Walk will take it across the timeline, guarded by Hurd. Drives to his left side, beats his defender, backs up. Walk will take it across the timeline, guarded by Hurd. Drives to his left side, beats his defender, backs up, fading away. Good! That may be a dagger. 59-54 with 1:08 left. Braden Walk coming alive in the overtime period.
Buffalo's basketball is on the air. Mountain View High School is ready to lead the charge in the 2019-2020 season.
Down low in the blocks, draws contact, and it falls. Lindy Herford back to the line to tie it.
Catch it all on your home for Bridger Valley Basketball, mylocalradio.com. Mountain View Basketball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, the Come On In of Casper, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Plains Tire, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Trona Valley Community Federal Credit Union, The Store, and Blacks Fork Dental. Now, Buffs fans, it's time to head to the booth to join the play-by-play voice of the Bridger Valley, Jake Hibbard.
One more day, Elimination Saturday here at Lyman High School, the final loser-out games of the 2019-2020 season happening across the state right now, and we're happy to be joining you live on mylocalradio.com. Jake Hibbard bringing you action of Big Piney and Mountain View, the number 1 and number 2 teams from the Southwest Conference, and with a wacky set of brackets that we've had all around the state, including a game that just went final here on the girls' side. We've got some interesting matchups in loser-out games where one team who showed all year long that they deserved a spot in state will be denied that chance. It's either going to be Big Piney or Mountain View, not both. Just one punching their ticket to state. 8.5 minutes until tip-off. We'll be back with the Sawyer's Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show next.
Hi, this is Chase Sawyer with Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction. Our company specializes in fire damage restoration, mold inspection, remediation and testing, flood cleanup, and biohazardous cleanup services. We complete each job to 100% of your satisfaction. Safety is our highest priority, and once we've completed your job, we ensure your home or business will again be a safe place to occupy. Call me, Chase, at 307-741-7000. Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Whatever you need, it's likely that Bradshaw's in Lyman can help. Whether it's windows at home or new glass in your car, truck, SUV, or semi, Bradshaw's has it. Tires? Yes. All vehicles, ATVs, semis, and more. Bradshaw's offers a 24-hour towing service for everything large to small. And the Bradshaw Fitness Center is open 24/7. There's more, so always call Bradshaw's first. Whatever you need, it's likely they can help. 307-787-3450. Again, that's 307-787-3450.
We hope you're enjoying this mylocalradio.com exclusive broadcast of Bridger Valley Sports. We love being able to travel around the state to bring the action on the field or court back to you watching at home. Let's face it, doing all of this would not be possible without all of our great sponsors. We appreciate the support the following businesses and individuals show to both Mountain View and Lyman Sports. Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness. Whatever it is you need, Bradshaw's can probably help. The Come On In of Casper. When it comes time to cheer on your Buffs or Eagles at state, the Come On In is your best bet for a great night's stay. Auto Farm Chevrolet in Evanston. General Manager Dennis Lynch invites you to come and experience a community-driven dealership. Evanston Regional Hospital. Quality health care close to home. Bridger Valley Motor. Got a check engine light blinking? Don't guess at what the problem is. Take it to Slim at Bridger Valley Motor in Lyman. and achieve sports medicine and physical therapy. No excuses, just results. Thank you to all of our Bridger Valley sports sponsors.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
And a couple of wins and losses for both of those records that you see right now here on MyLocalRadio.com as we welcome you back to Big Piney and Mountain View. But other than that, it's all right. Mountain View sitting at 16-6 on the season. Big Piney at 16-7. Make it 17-6 for Mountain View, 16-7 for Big Piney. Either way, it's a very efficient shooting team against a juggernaut. At least they were throughout the Southwest Conference season. Undefeated Mountain View, as we're giving you your Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness first look. Whatever it is you need, Bradshaw's can probably help. But it all ended on Thursday night with a loss to Lovell by 12 points, and that put Mountain View into consolation. Big Piney fought valiantly last night against Lander, lost that contest 71-58 as we take a look at the brackets and how everything's played out. So now we have a loser-out match between the number 1 and number 2 teams from the Southwest Conference. Mountain View avoided elimination just barely yesterday against Lyman, winning by 6 points, 62-56. And then Pinedale lost to Powell. Powell and Lovell will play after this game. So 3 and 4 from the Northwest are playing for one spot in state. 1 and 2 playing for one spot in state from the Southwest. We mentioned there's been some crazy first-round losses around the entire state of Wyoming that have set up some odd loser-out matches. At 1 p.m. today at Thunder Basin High School in Gillette, Wyoming, Cheyenne Central and Cheyenne East, the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. Yeah, remember those guys? Only one of them's going to state. Central lost last night to Thunder Basin, and on opening night, Campbell County defeated Cheyenne East. That flipped the brackets around, so 1 and 2 from the Southwest or in the Southeast on the 4A side. Not going to state, only one of them gets in. And then we've got this match of 1 and 2. And then just happening before us on the girls' side, the 1 and 2 seeds from the Northwest Conference just played each other, and Warland lost 60-48. So Lander's into state, and your 4 teams into state are Mountain View and Lyman. They play tonight at 5:30 in the 3A West Regional Championship, and then your other teams in Lander and Pinedale out of the Southwest. So a crazy set of tournaments. There's been elimination games happening all morning long where you think, why are these 2 teams playing in this situation? Hey, it's March, it's madness, and it is regional basketball. The first look brought to you by Bradshaw's Glass Towing and Fitness. The Sawyer's Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show continues next. We'll have the starting lineups for you for Big Piney and Mountain View when we return. This is a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Hi, this is Chase Sawyer with Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction. In addition to our cleanup and restoration services, we also offer new construction and remodeling. We can help with a newer kitchen, bathroom, a garage, deck, or a new addition to your home. We provide accurate, itemized estimates with no hidden fees or extra charges, and we complete each job to 100% of your satisfaction. Call us today at 307-741-7000. Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction.
Whatever you need, it's likely that Bradshaw's in Lyman can help. Whether it's windows at home or new glass in your car, truck, SUV, or semi, Bradshaw's has it. Tires? Yes. All vehicles, ATVs, semis, and more. Bradshaw's offers a 24-hour towing service for everything large to small. And the Bradshaw Fitness Center is open 24/7. There's more, so always call Bradshaw's first. Whatever you need, it's likely they can help. 307-787-3450. Again, that's 307-787-3450.
Just moments before the opening tip-off here in Lyman High School, Lyman, Wyoming, the host of the 3A West Regional Tournament. Mountain View and Big Piney, number 1 and number 2 from the Southwest Conference, playing each other. Only one will advance on to the Casper Event Center in Casper College for next week's state tournament. We mentioned all the weird matchups happening in these loser-out brackets. Well, how have these two teams played against each other so far this year? First time up, Mountain View did pretty well against Big Piney, 18-point win in Big Piney. 1 week ago, 8 days to be exact, these two teams played in Uinta County at Mountain View High School, and it was a close one. Mountain View eventually pulled away, but not without a late surge by Big Piney. This is a very solid Big Piney team. I think because it's one of those smaller schools, they're headed back down to 2A after getting pushed up to 3A with the 16-team expansion last year. You know, maybe you look at that team on the outside and say, hey, what have they got? Well, they've got a great basketball team and a senior-laden team. As we continue the Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show, let's give you the Bridger Valley, Blacks Fork Timber first starting lineups. First for Big Piney, Ari Espenscheid, a 5'8" senior at point guard. On the wings, Colby Bradley and Brian Pluid can both score from just about anywhere. Pluid averaging about 16 per game, leading the Big Piney team. And then in the post, Tegan Elliott. He'll play post, wing, whatever you need him to. He's a 6-foot senior. And Hadley Sims, a 6'4" senior. Where's number 13? For Mountain View, a 5'10" senior point guard, Braden Walk. On the 2 spot, the shooting guard position, I guess you could say, Kimball Matson. Wears number 4, a senior, 6'2". Ashton Schofield also on the wing, a junior, wears number 5 at 6 feet. Hunter Meeks and Brigham Blumel in the post. Hunter Meeks, 6'3", junior, wearing number 23. And Brigham Blumel, just 1 point yesterday, looking to rebound from that performance a day ago in an elimination contest this morning. Brigham's a senior and 6'4". Those are your starters, brought to you by Blacks Fork Timber, and we'll close out the Sawyer Disaster Cleanup and Construction pregame show right there. Water damage, mold damage, fire, and more. Sawyer's is there for you. Call 741-7000 or visit WildDisasterCleanup.com. First quarter brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. Glade Erickson has you covered 24/7. No matter where you are in the state of Wyoming, come pick you up if you need them. 780-3280, the cell phone to give Glade Erickson a call, located in Lyman. Bring that black rollback truck out and grab you. It doesn't matter if you're 2-wheel drive, front wheel, all-wheel drive. That's an issue with some older tow trucks. Those all-wheel drives, you can't put them up on 2 wheels. It'll ruin your vehicle, but he'll put you back, all 4 tires up into the air, and get you back to where you need to be and get you fixed up right. Also, if you want to take it after getting towed to Bridger Valley Motor, they offer a wide array of mechanical services as well, parts as well. Mountain View continuing to hear their starters announced. This is a contest I thought maybe we had an outside chance of seeing in a regional championship, maybe a matchup at state. Did not expect that we would see Big Piney and Mountain View matching up against each other in a loser-out game here at regionals, and that had a lot to do with just the way that the tournament bracket was set up. It required Mountain View or Big Piney to lose in the first round, which seemed like an outside chance of happening, to say the least. Well, that's what did happen, and then Big Piney lost in the semifinals to Lander. So here we go. Opening tip to start off the quarter is between Colby Bradley and Brigham Blumel. Blumel wins it for the Mountain View Buffs. Mountain View in the white jerseys, Big Piney in the red. The Buffs with the basketball going from left to right. A throw down into the post taken away by Elliott. Elliott looking to push the tempo. Mountain View quick back defensively. Pluid has it over on the right wing. Down low, Hadley Sims unguarded for a quick 2 on the board. 2-0 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Mountain View trails Big Piney. Hadley Sims, a great 6'4" post presence down low. He averages a double-double, about 10 rebounds per game, just under at the end of the regular season. 3 ball up by Walk, misses. Rebound picked up by Tegan Elliott. So Elliott gives Big Piney their second possession. Ari Espenscheid has the basketball over on the left side. Hadley Sims, a 14-10 guy on the offensive side, 4 points and rebounds. Out to the left wing, Elliott fakes a 3. Espenscheid takes one. He's a 40% shooter, but can't hit from there. 2-0 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. First quarter action brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. Mountain View and Big Piney. Hadley Sims again gets it in the blocks. He rolls it down for 2 more points. 4-0 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Mountain View trailing after 2 straight buckets by Hadley Sims, the senior post for Big Piney. Kimball Matson has it on the left wing, up to the free throw line. Hunter Meeks steps up, takes a shot, and gets Mountain View on the board. 4-2 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney with the basketball and a quick 2-point lead here in the Bridger Valley Motor first period. Elliott swings around to the left side. Ari Espenscheid wasn't at the game, but told he was unconscious from distance yesterday in a hard-fought loss to Lander. I don't think he missed from beyond the arc in yesterday's contest. Espenscheid has the basketball for Big Piney. They swing it around to the right side. Tegan Elliott looks in, high post. Hadley Sims has it on the right corner. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the Bridger Valley Motor first period. Espenscheid over to the left side. It's Colby Bradley with the basketball. Zone look here. 1-3-1 for the Mountain View Buffs, trying to keep the ball out on the perimeter, not give up any open shots on either side as well. Hadley Sims getting those 2 quick points. The double post look of Meeks and Blue Mel down low. On the right side, it's Ari Espenscheid to the top of the key. Drive in, Elliott at the free throw line, double clutch shot, misses off the front rim, and Blue Mel comes away with the rebound. 4-2 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Stutter step, Braden Walk drives into the left block, floating, whistle blown, and the clock stops. Coach Nate Strong appeals to the referee for a carry there on that quick crossover by Braden Walk. It sends Braden to the free throw line. Clock stops at 5:36 left in the Bridger Valley Motor first quarter. Got to check engine light. Go see Slim at Bridger Valley Motor and find out what's going on. They'll run it through the diagnostics, put it in that little machine. The computer's smarter than myself and allows it to communicate with the vehicles and find out if you maybe just have an O2 sensor out or something a little more serious. First free throw missed by Braden Walk, and the second one in. 4-3 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. 5:34 left in the first period. Big Piney basketball after that 1 of 2 trip by Walk. Ari Espenscheid has it on the right wing, looks up to the top of the circle, a jump circle where Elliott takes the pass out to the right side. Espenscheid on the wing, shot up, misses short. He's 0 for 2 early on from distance. Into the lane, and a double clutch shot by Pluid draws a foul against Hunter Meeks. Well, Pluid went up into the air, and Meeks took a step out, and then that double clutch, he actually kind of shoved his body into Meeks, who was caught just in the air for his first foul. Clock at 5:17 left in the first period. Puts Pluid in on his first free throw with 1 more to go. 5-3 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Second shot is no good. Rebound picked up by Brigham Blue Mel. Mountain View basketball score stays 5-3 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Kimball Matson on the left wing looking down low to Blue Mel. He turns around, push shot short. Blue Mel had just 1 point in yesterday's win over Lyman, 62-56. A very emotional game as both Bridger Valley teams having to play eliminator against the other. Braden Walk has the basketball after the turnover on Big Piney's side. At the top of the key, Hunter Meeks looks over right side to Schofield. He's opened up on a screen, takes the 3, misses long. He was backing up on the shot, otherwise may have had a chance to grab his board. Instead, Brian Pluid takes his spot on the court and gets the board for Big Piney. Espenscheid swings around to the left corner. Big Piney basketball, red jerseys, bright red jerseys and white numerals going from right to left here at Lyman High School. On the left side, it's Bradley winding up for a 3 on the left wing and buries it down. 8-3 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Coach Reese signaling the team to calm down. I also think he was giving out a play call as well. 8-3 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board following that 3 ball by Bradley. Down low, catch and shoot by Madsen. Rattles out of the rim. Schofield then to Blue Mel. The put back in by Brigham. 8-5 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Already upping on Blue Mel's 1 point total from yesterday's game. Sims tries a 3, misses and backs away. Halfway through the first quarter, brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. Mountain View trailing by 3, and another trip to the free throw line for Braden Walk. Actually, it may be on the ground. Walk was in the air, but he was in the process of passing. He was at the free throw line looking out left. Luke Branson comes in for Ashton Schofield after that dead ball. Clock at 3:51 left in the Bridger Valley Motor first period. Hunter Meeks with the basketball on the inbound, tosses up high to Luke Branson. Down low, Blue Mel receives the pass from Hunter Meeks unguarded. Hadley Sims tried to come in late, but to no avail. 8-7 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Ari Espenscheid has the basketball on the left wing for Big Piney. Big Piney still leads by 1. It's 8-7. Hadley Sims rolls it back to Espenscheid. He's 0 for 2 so far from beyond the arc. Out on the right corner, Pluid has the basketball. He'll give it back up top to Elliott. Tegan drives in, finds Pluid open on the right corner for 3. No good. Put back shot. Elliott misses as well. Blue Mel on the board for Mountain View. Moving Mountain View's way from left to right here in the first period. 3:11 left in the quarter. Out on the right wing, Luke Branson gets the basketball for the first time after appearing into the game about a minute ago. Hunter Meeks down low, goes to work and gives Mountain View its first lead of the contest. Apologies for those scoreboards. A little backwards here as I had to use some different scoring techniques when I did Mountain View Lyman yesterday. So my muscle memories putting points on Mountain View going to Big Piney. So I'll try to correct that here in my brain in just a second. A turnover for Big Piney. Back to Mountain View. 9-8 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Mountain View with the lead. Back out left side, Luke Branson with the basketball. Down low, baseline drive. Branson gets hacked. Foul on Ari Espenscheid, this 5'8" senior. 9-8, Mountain View on top. First foul on Espenscheid. Hunter Meeks, the inbounder, just to the right of the basket on the baseline. Tosses up to Branson, catches it in the air. Goes up on 2 feet, misses. Rebound shot, no good. Hadley Sims on the second rebound, this time for Big Piney. Tegan Elliott with the basketball, moving from right to left. Espenscheid thinks about a three, gives it back up to Elliott. He takes it from straight away. In! 11-9 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board after that three by Tegan Elliott. Second triple of the contest for Big Piney. They're the most efficient shooting team in the state. Looking at 3A performers, 4A performers, nobody is as efficient with their offensive possessions as Big Piney. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Braden Walk on the left wing misses a three ball. Caden Raza came into the game and picks up his first rebound of the contest. Elliott out right side. Back to Pluid, then to Elliott. He's on the right wing. Takes a very deep three. It's up and in, nothing but net. That was at least college range, probably a little bit short of that NBA three range on the wing. It gets pretty deep there in the NBA, but nonetheless, a long three ball dropped in. Tegan Elliott with back-to-back threes. Down low, Mountain View looking to respond. Back up to the left wing. Hunter Meeks has a three-ball roll in and rattle right out. Back to Big Piney. 1 minute left and 30 seconds in the first period, brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. Espenscheid on his third triple attempt, drops it down. Uh-oh. It's a little bit of trouble here early on the three ball, dropping in for Big Piney and a timeout taken. 30-second variety for Dustin Reese. Mountain View down by 8. And the Big Piney faithful are taking over an entire section of bleachers here at Lyman High School. The Mountain View side on the other end, pretty quiet. 1:17 left here in the first period, brought to you by Bridger Valley Motor. It's 17-9, Big Piney on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KADQ 98.3 FM.
Meet the service and parts department staff at Auto Farm Chevrolet. We work on almost every type of vehicle, foreign and domestic. We also sell parts and accessories for almost all makes and models. Our staff is friendly and well trained, and we are here to serve you. Open Monday through Friday beginning at 7:30 a.m. We invite you to Auto Farm Chevrolet for all your parts and for all your service needs. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a community-driven dealer.
A common thread no matter where you live in Wyoming is that if you're heading somewhere, it's probably going to be a while until you get there. A lot can go wrong on these long road trips across this great state. And if you ever find yourself broke down on the side of the road, it's time to call Glade Erickson at Bridger Valley Motor to come pick you up day or night. Bridger Valley Motor offers 24-hour towing services. If you need a tow, you need to call Glade on his cell phone at 307-780-3280. Bridger Valley Motor is here to pick you up if your lift ever lets you down. 307-780-3280.
Back to action here, 1:10 and ticking away in the Bridger Valley Motor first quarter. Braden Walk with the basketball for Mountain View, trailing by 8 points. Hunter Meeks has it at the top of the key, looks over to the right wing. Luke Branson takes control of it. Drives left against Caden Raza, pulled up at the free throw line out to the right corner. It's Hunter Meeks with it. Still has his dribble, looking for a passing mate, now puts the rock onto the ground. 3 dribbles, then a skip to the left side. Kimball Matson open on the corner, fires from 3, rattles out. Nothing falling from distance for Mountain View here in the first period. Big Piney basketball. Ari Espenscheid, 1 of 3 from distance, and 3 triples in all for Big Piney. 33 seconds left. Tegan Elliott puts Kimball Matson through the spin cycle, but then a pass out of bounds past Espenscheid, knocks a trash can down to the ground. 29 seconds left in the first period. Inbound to Kimball Matson, and then Braden Walk takes it. 17-9 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney on top, 17-9. Mountain View basketball. Luke Branson to Braden Walk, 19 seconds left. He drives in on the right blocks, jump stops against Raza, and he goes right up, spins right around the defense and puts 2 in. 11 seconds left. On the Big Piney side, a 3 dropped up by Pluid, airballed. Espenscheid on the putback, a 21, set him down to 11, and it's 19-11, make it Yep, an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Braden Walk with 2 and Espenshine on a putback in the air. On a rebound makes it 19-11 as we close out the Bridger Valley Motor first period and head into the Reese Auto Service second after this. This is the First Bank presentation of Mountain View Basketball on KADQ 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
8 days ago, these teams met, and as we welcome you into the Reese Auto Service second period, it's Big Piney with a 19-11 lead over the Mountain View Buffs. On Elimination Saturday here, you need a loser-out winner into state contest. You win, and you're playing at, I think it's 4:30, or 4 o'clock rather, in the third place boys game. More importantly, you punch your ticket to the Casper Event Center or college next week. Espenshine out of the break, misses. Caden Rouse on the putback, misses for Big Piney, but he's headed to the line. Braden Walk almost picks up a technical as he slams the basketball behind him. Referee comes out and gives him a little bit of a verbal warning there. Say, hey, watch it. And Raza to the line. I like that call there by the ref early on here. And some frustration, but that's not necessarily worthy of a technical. You just straighten out the player and let him know you are on notice. Hunter Meeks checks out of the game. Caden Sweep in. Free throws both miss for Raza. So we're at 7:33 left here in the second period, and a Braden Walk wing 3 misses long. Rebound picked up by Ari Espenshine. Out to the right side, Elliott finds Pluid. Looking down low, Raza tries to use his body against Sweep. A foul comes in on Caden Sweep, getting, pushing back against Caden. Clock at 7:16. Reese Auto Service can work on any engine, large or small, located in Lyman. Give them a call at 747-6450. Hadley Sims out of the game, as is Caden Sweep for Mountain View, picking up his first foul. Hunter Meeks right back into the game. Inbound, Pluid fakes a 3. Drives into the left side, double clutch shot right over Hunter Meeks. And it's 21-11 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Pluid with his first field goal of the day, 3 points in all. Ashton Schofield has the basketball for Brigham Blumel, then to Braden Walk. He'll step back at the wing, think about a shot. High-low from Meeks, back to Blumel, then a left-handed hook shot in by Ashton Schofield. 21-13 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board as Ashton gets his first points of the day for Mountain View. They pull to within 8 points. Ari Espenshine has the basketball into the game for Hadley Sims is Cam Thomas. But just as I say that, Hadley Sims goes right back to the scores table to check in at the next dead ball. Raza screens for Pluid, then to Thomas at the top of the key. Puts the ball down on the ground, backdoor cut. Elliott was wide open, missed the lay-in. Rebound to Kimball Matson. Elliott went tumbling down to the ground. He'll come back pretty quickly, so no chance for a mismatch there offensively for Mountain View. Hunter Meeks hands off to Ashton Schofield on the right wing, then to the top of the key where Brigham Blumel looks down low to Matson. It was taken away by Cam Thomas. Caden Raza gives it off right side to Tegan Elliott. He's playing the point guard position right now. 6:04 left in the Reese Auto Service second period. Espenshine goes off the screen to his right, delivers up top. Thomas one dribble, then to Brian Pluid. Drives against Walk, backs up on the corner, finds Thomas on the right wing. Looking around, gives it to the top of the key where Caden Raza hands off. Elliott wide open on the left wing. Matson comes out pretty quickly to guard him and so takes that away. Big Piney up by 8 points here in the second period. Still a lot of time. The score 21-13 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Raza tries a 3, misses off to the left. Matson down in the blocks.
grabs the board, tosses up ahead to Braden Walk. He tries to take it himself. 2 big steps, left-handed, no foul call, missed on the shot. Rebounded by Big Piney. It's Cam Thomas all alone. He lost his dribble. Walk came away and took it. So back to Mountain View. Ashton Schofield with the basketball in the right wing. Dribbles to his right, trying to find some space. Baseline against Ari Espenscheid, cannot. Brigham Blue Mel up at the top of the key. Looks over left side, drives into the free throw line. Back to Meeks, catch and shoot 3 from the top of the key. Again missing. Mountain View has found no range to speak of from distance, whether top of the key, corner, wing. They can't get anything to hit from 3. I think they're 0 of 7 now. 4:56 left in the Reese Auto Service second period. 21-13 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Espenscheid, open at the top of the key, gets the pass and drops it down. Rattled through the rim and fell down 24-13. Big lead for Big Piney, and it reminds you a little bit of that Lovell contest 2 days ago where Mountain View went down at this juncture in the second period and was never able to recover. Stepping up to the free throw line and missing a jumper is Brigham Blue Mel. Raza, one-handed baseball pass up ahead to Pluitt. He can finish in a lot of different ways, tries a bank shot this time, missed. Picked up his dribble maybe a little bit too early with Watt guarding him, and Braden was trying to get the steal. That was the forcing of that dribble pickup. Down low, Blue Mel on the Mountain View side. Caden Raza claps the ball off the backboard. A foul preempts that, and Coach Reese wants a goaltending call. I don't think you're going to get it. You got to appeal for that one, but he didn't pin it up against the backboard. He bounced it right back, I sure think, and it didn't hit the backboard first. Referees will conference, though, to see what everyone saw. The initial call was no goaltending, and yes, that is what it stands as. 4:13 left here in the second period, brought to you by Reese Auto Service. 24-13 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Brigham Blue Mel at the free throw line. Bounce back to Brigham Blue Mel. Free throw is no good. Missed first shot by Brigham. He has 4 points in the game. I'd like to welcome in the Quinnies listening back at Primary Children's Hospital in Salt Lake. We've been following you guys throughout the weekend. Sad you can't be here, but you know what? It's for a great reason, so that's awesome, and we're happy for you and your family. Get well soon out there, everyone. 24-14, Blue Mel makes his second free throw, and a 10-point lead on the Reese Auto Service second quarter for Big Piney. Big Piney has the basketball. Cam Thomas takes it across the timeline, dishes out right side to Elliott. 4:05, crossover to the right side. Espenscheid back to Elliott. Swing around to the left. It's Pluitt with the basketball halfway through the second period. Elliott drives out right side. Espenscheid on the corner, fakes a shot. Behind the back pass to Elliott. Foot was on the line as he tried a 3, or I guess it would have been a long 2. Missed it either way. Luke Branson on the rebound. Down to 3:47 left here in the second period. Open for 3 on a step back. Braden Walk still can't find any range. Misses it. Espenscheid on the rebound. Races it up across on the right corner. Bounce pass to Elliott. Espenscheid wide open from range. And he drops in another 3 ball from the right corner. 27-14 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Espenscheid missed his first 2. He's made his last 3. Coach Nate Strong holding. Strong with his Big Piney punchers. A third time meeting Mountain View. The first meeting, Mountain View won by 16 points. A week ago, Mountain View held on to win 47-44. Big Piney basketball, Mountain View basketball. Kimball Madsen has it on the right wing. Looks down low on the right block. Spin around to the fake, then fading away. Hunter Meeks misses on the jumper. Hadley Sims back into the game, grabs the board down for Big Piney. 3 minutes then ticking away to go for Big Piney. A foul on Luke Branson as he blocked Ari Espenscheid is the 5th team foul for Mountain View. Brigham Blue Mel had a quick breather. He's back into the game for Ashton Schofield. 2:55 left in the second period. Cam Thomas and Brian Pluitt out of the game for Big Piney. And checking in, we have Carlos Munoz. And I think Tegan Elliott came in as well. Hadley Sims, Ari Espenscheid still out there. And Caden Raza on the court for Big Piney. 2:44 left in the second period, brought to you by Reese Auto Service. Big Piney basketball leading by 13 points over Mountain View. Caden Raza gives off to Elliott. He's open on the wing for 3. Tries another one. Misses short. Rebound. Race down. A hustle board there by Braden Walk. For Mountain View. He'll turn around at the right corner. Give back to Madsen. Then to Meeks. Drives into the free throw line. Puts a bump on Raza. Back to Luke Branson. Opens up Meeks for 3 on the left wing. Can this one fall? Still no range for Mountain View. A miss, but an offensive board. Kimball Madsen grabbed that one down.
Braden Walk on the right wing, gives it to Hunter Meeks. Looks down low to Blue Mel, one-on-one. And Blue Mel misses on the turnaround shot against Hadley Sims. 27-14 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney with the basketball, up by 13. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the first half. Carlos Munoz on the right wing, guarded by Branson. Picks up his dribble. Branson tried to force the travel. And a push foul instead called against Luke. 1:51 left in the second period. Time on the clock here, 11:46 a.m. p.m. Man, I'd be a little more tired with 2 more games potentially to go. To get 2 more games, though, Mountain View's going to have to come back. 1:51 left in the second period, brought to you by Reese Auto Service. The winner of this game's into state and plays for the third place seeding at next week's tournament at 4 o'clock. Girls Championship game at 5 and the Boys Championship at 7 p.m. On the Girls Championship game, we will have Mountain View versus Lyman, and then on the boys, it's Warland versus Lander. 1 and 2 from the Northwest versus 1 and 2 from the Southwest, 1 and versus 2, and then 1 versus 2, just Northwest versus Southwest here in the girls and boys. So Warland and Lander at the top of the rankings most of the year. It's Big Piney basketball, by the way. We got a foul here. Brian Pluid gets, just a kickball violation, rather. Kimball Matson kicked it. Warland and Lander were considered the 2 top teams in the West and probably the state on the boys' side throughout much of the season. Mountain View had times where they were up there as a 2 or a 3 ranked team. It just hasn't worked out so far for them in regionals, and they've been in a bit of a drought to get back into state. They went undefeated in conference play, including 2 victories over Big Piney. A 3-ball up by Brian Pluid, misses long, and trying to come back from down 13 to beat them a 3rd time. Big Piney, though, with all the momentum, a walk by Caden Raza turns it back over to Mountain View. 59 seconds left in the second period. 27-14 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Walk lets the ball dribble about a quarter of the way down the half court before picking it up. On the left wing, Madsen guarded tightly there by Pluid. They're boxing him on that play. Turnaround jumper missed by Meeks. Back to Big Piney. Tegan Elliott with 44 seconds left in the second period. Across the timeline. Screen for Sims, look down low. Raza steps in and delivers against Hunter Meeks. 29-24 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big shot by Caden Raza there. And on the other end, Walk misses a jumper. Out left side, rebound tipped out from Blue Mel. But a throw down to the right side over the head of Braden Walken into the Big Piney bench. Back to Big Piney with 23 seconds left. Inbound to Big Piney. Down to 18 seconds. Caden Raza to Elliott. He's open on 3, but don't want to play down for a last shot here. Down to 10 seconds left. Left side, Big Piney ball. Caden Raza at the top of the key. Looks right side. Trying to find Elliott. Then goes to Espenscheid. 3 seconds. Beats Braden Walk off the dribble. The 3 at the buzzer. No good. And we head to the half. 29-14 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney up big. More than doubling up Mountain View's offensive output in the first half, but it's just 15 points. 15 points is overcomable, but Big Piney looking strong here in this 11 a.m. game. This is the First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball, live from the 3A West Regional Tournament. Loser out, winner into state.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tire from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Toronto Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
29-14 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Looks like we dropped some frames somewhere along the line. That internet of ours here in Lyman just not been good. It was great all season long, and then the tournament comes around, and there's some reconfigurations that happen. So he's shooting 50% from beyond the arc, a 40% shooter on the season. Tegan Elliott with 6 points, 4 by Hadley Sims, 3 by Colby Bradley, 3 by Brian Pluitt, and 2 by Caden Raza. On the Mountain View side, not a whole lot of offense to speak of. Brigham Blumel leads the way with 5 points at the half and 4 from Hunter Meeks. Ashton Schofield has 2 and 3 points for Braden Walk. Well, we're getting ready for the third period to start. 8 minutes would be put back up onto the clock, and 16 minutes to go for one of these teams' seasons. We almost went into overtime yesterday. Mountain View would be fortunate to get a second half that would allow them to try to do something like that here. It's just been flat, nothing going from beyond the arc. Now, I guess the bright side is it's been a lot of possessions that ended in missed shots and not a whole lot of second chance boards. That's not the positive, but the fact is there's been good shots. They just haven't gone in. It's not that Mountain View's been forcing up shots or turning over the ball at a high clip. Big Piney's just flat out shooting the Buffs from the field in this contest. And we mentioned it, Big Piney is the most efficient team in 3A and really across the state. You'll be hard-pressed to find a team that takes more and gets more out of its offensive possessions than the Big Piney Punchers, trying to return to the state tournament before they drop down to 2A next year. And who knows if we'll see them up again at 3A anytime soon. I know their numbers are dropping a little bit, so this senior class certainly can compete in any classification. I think this Big Piney team would have a chance. I don't think they'd have a chance. I think they would be into state if they were playing in 4A this year. Probably not the case with the number of students you get every year at these smaller schools, but this senior group has been a joy to watch. I think this is my third time getting a chance to come out and see them play for Mountain View. Hoping for one more chance today to get to see them play, and then another week next week at state, but they're going to have to get some of those shots to fall. I don't know if they have to go back inside, try to go to Blumel. He leads them with 5 points, and he's had a couple of good shots. A couple of his have fallen out as well, but the three ball just not finding itself. I can't think of what the term is for that little clock in your body, but sometimes at 11 a.m., a shot that would be falling at 7 just isn't going, and that's a difficult thing with these morning games is, are you really at peak performance? Did you go to bed earlier? Did you get up earlier and try to get yourself to that, what they say, peak performance? Well, I think that may be playing in a little bit for both these teams. Big Piney started out slow, and then they figured it out. Mountain View still trying to do just that. 4 minutes before the start of the third period, we will be back with third quarter action after this on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on KADQ 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites.
If you want your truck
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper. The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news, and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
If you're like me, the Wyoming State Basketball Tournament is something you mark on your calendar every year. Hi, I'm Jake Hibbert, host of the Wyoming Prep Podcast.
And I'm Elin Olive, host of The Pitchfork.
Together, we're set to bring you the best of state basketball coverage this year. Join us on Wednesday, March 11th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on mylocalradio.com for the Wyoming Prep Podcast State Preview Show. Elin and I will have some of the biggest names in Wyoming basketball joining us as we break down the 3A and 4A girls and boys brackets. You can also listen live on KNYN 99.1 FM or listen to it after the show's already aired by downloading it from the Wyoming Prep Podcast. Wednesday, March 11th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on mylocalradio.com or anytime archived. It's the 3A, 4A State Basketball Preview Show. You won't want to miss it.
.35 seconds left before the start of the third quarter on that clock. Mountain View taking their last shots, and hopefully not a bad omen there for Mountain View. Braden Walk taking a 3-ball and airing it out, missing the rim entirely there. Mountain View back out. And still trying to figure out this internet situation. Oh, man. Who would have thought the internet would have been great all year long, and then we get a home regionals. We know what's going on at the internet, and then it's just all gone. So apologies for that. Trying to do what I can. I'm bouncing back between the free guest and the secured wireless that we've used all year. Well, not actually. That wireless network disappeared at some point, and so we're using one that we've used off and on, but it's just not stable for some reason or another. So we'll do the best and hopefully not miss too much more of the action. Mountain View versus Big Piney back underway. Third quarter action here. 29-14 as we begin the third period. Hunter Meeks tosses out to the right side. Braden Walk looks back to Kimball Madsen. Nearly has the ball stolen away out of his hands. Still continuing to run that box and one against Braden. And it's Colby Bradley, not Tegan Elliott. It's Colby Bradley sticking on Braden. He comes around a screen, drives into the lane, pushes a shot up, rims off, no good. Hunter Meeks with the shot in. Well, it looked like Braden was trying to force something in there, and it just missed. I can understand the frustration, certainly, as he has been just face guarded throughout this contest. Out to the right wing. It's Colby Bradley to Pluitt. Big Piney basketball, 16-29 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Tegan Elliott gives it back to the top of the key, working to the right side. Bradley drives baseline against Schofield, opens up Sims on the wing, then to Pluitt. Ari Espenscheid has it on the left wing. He'll dribble to the top, look over right side to Hadley Sims. Over on the corner, takes a screen left. Tegan Elliott working with the basketball, passes over to Pluitt, then to Bradley. He comes around on a screen, hands off to Sims. Big baseline crossover from left to right. Espenscheid loses the basketball. He can't touch it again as it would have been a travel, so he kind of boxed him the ball out and waited for someone to come up and grab it. Colby Bradley with the basketball. Like an extended possession here for Big Piney. Backdoor cut. Sims keeps it himself and drops it down for three. 32-16 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board here. 7 points for Hadley Sims. And doubling up, 32-16. Mountain View trying to hang on to their playoff hopes. Kimball Madsen misses a wing three, misses everything. Not sure if we were on for this part, but just before the teams went back into the huddles, Pluitt rejected by Blumel, out of bounds. 6:08 left. just before the teams went back into the huddles before the start of the second half, Braden Walk took a final three and airballed it. I said, hopefully not a bad omen of things to go, as Mountain View hit nothing from distance in the first half, still looking for a three ball. Big Piney basketball on the baseline inbound. Bradley back to Pluid, then to Hadley Sims, and Elliott with it. He swings around left wing. Fake pass to the corner. Hadley Sims just hit a three ball, pops up to the top of the key and grabs it. Looking to run backdoor cuts against this Mountain View defense. Not seeing anything at the moment, but the three ball's been working pretty good. Drive into the baseline, and a falls for Pluid, and a foul. 34-16 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. The foul on Braden Walk, I believe. No, it's on Brigham Blumel, 1-0. Not sure why. I don't know if it's not working, but now it's up. The fouls have been hit and miss this morning on that board. Sometimes it's not always working or as reactive as it should be. The and one goes in, 35-16 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney basket, or big Mountain View basketball after the Big Piney three-point play. Meeks to the baseline, passes to Madsen, tries to use the backboard, misses. Rebounded by Hadley Sims. Up ahead, Meeks lays out, trying to steal the ball. Espenscheid grabs it, misses the three. Braden Walk with the rebound. Down by 19 points, Mountain View with 5:14 left in the third period. Pass right side to Madsen, looks down low to Blumel. Working against Sims, high dribble, fades away. Shot pops off the top of the rim and a tip out of bounds by Blumel, back to Big Piney. Big Piney is playing excellent basketball right now, and not a whole lot Mountain View can do as they can't find any shots to go. Again, I can't say they're turning the ball over, really. They're not over-fouling. They're not taking bad shots. There's just not a whole lot falling for the team from the Bridger Valley here at the Bridger Valley. Big Piney basketball from left to right. Tegan Elliott looks over left side with Sims. He dribbles it once, picks it up, gives it to Pluid. Pluid just converted on that outstanding and one drive into the paint. Hadley Sims to the baseline, finds Elliott, up and under shot, fouled by Blumel or Meeks. Back to the line. Foul on Blumel. It's at least his third. Yeah, that's his third foul. Clock stopped at 4:34 left. Tegan Elliott to the free throw line. First shot, makes it. Yes, barely hung on by the skin of its teeth there. On the rim, rolled forward and down. 36-16 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney's, from my vantage point, kind of taking that whole left section of bleachers all tournament long, not just today. Noticing this yesterday, the second free throw goes in. Fans don't really leave this gym, and it's probably because a lot of them aren't staying here in Lyman, so if they leave, where are they going to go? That's led to some outstanding crowds here, some of the best we've ever seen at a regional tournament, and some of the best I've ever seen. Hunter Meeks drives in, gets fouled, and he's to the free throw line. You know, if you're in one of those 4A towns, people go back to their hotel, they wait for their team to go play, maybe go watch a movie at the hotel room, maybe go take a dip in the pool. Not the case here. There's some people staying 20 miles away over at Little America, some 35 miles away in Evanston. Some people here in Lyman or Mountain View as well. And it's not that there's nobody staying here, but there's not many. And it's worked out great for tournament atmosphere. Second to none here this weekend at Lyman High School. Meeks makes the first free throw, misses the second. Rebound was Hadley Sims's, but they have a brief stoppage as the referee notices the netting had come a little tied up on the basket, so Hadley Sims grabs that and fixes the webbing. And we're back underway. 37-17 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney basketball. Hadley Sims at the top of the key. Looks left, then goes to the top. Pluid fakes a three. Elliott comes around to screen on the left side. Gives it off to Sims. He has it on the corner. Finds Elliott to Pluid at the top of the key. Ari Espenscheid takes a screen. A lot of screen and then run around, get down low for Big Piney. Jump stop and a massive one by Elliott. Rejected though. Down low by Madsen. He sniffed that one out, didn't foul. Great positioning by Kimball. 3:45 left in the third period. 37-17 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Walk for a triple. Follows his own shot. Almost comes away with the board, but there's a foul over the back on Mountain View. Luke Branson called for it. Brecken Barnes makes his first appearance of the game. Fourth foul on Luke Branson. Brecken Barnes in for the first time today for Mountain View, joined by Schofield, Madsen, Walk, and Meeks. Big Piney basketball, they lead the contest by 20. This will be the third team, the winner of this contest. Ari Espenscheid with a three, misses. Madsen on the board. This is going to be the third team to make a state appearance. Secured. Barnes takes the pass from Walk and delivers down low. Good little handoff from Braden Walk to Brecken Barnes, fellow senior, an all-stater on the football field. 3:05 left in the third period. Mountain View down by 18, 37-19. After this, we'll have Powell versus Lovell on the boys' side here at Lyman High School, and that will determine the fourth and final team to secure a playoff spot into seeding into next week's state tournament. And after that, it's all about seeding with the third place and championship game. Hard off the glass, maybe a tiny bit of an opening here. Colby Bradley misses. Braden Walk runs over his defender, of Brian Pluid, racing for the hoop, and an offensive foul is called. 2:41 left in the third period. 37-19. Coach Reese asking for an explanation, and the referee saying it was a push-off with the elbow. As they both came to a stop, his defender went tumbling down to the ground, and the call came in. Ari Espenscheid throws it up high, then a swing around to the right wing. Elliott to Hadley Sims. Emotions clearly running high, as how could they not? This is a team season on the line here. Backdoor cut, Espenscheid misses the pass. It was taken away by Schofield, but he can't race it. To win that race out of bounds. The ball wins that one. 2:18 left in the third period and a timeout taken. I think it's on timeout Big Piney here. Yes, it is. Coach Strong takes a 30-second timeout. 2:18 left here in the third period. 37-19, Big Piney leading Mountain View on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on KADQ 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
2:20 left in the third period, 37-19 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Both Mountain View and Big Piney back out on the court. Mountain View, essentially the home team, just 6 miles from their home gymnasium, trailing Big Piney by 18 points for the first time all season. Big Piney has the advantage. They made it close, a close game. Big Piney did 8 days ago, lost by 3 eventually, but never held control of that contest. The first time they played, Mountain View won by 16 at Big Piney High School. This time here in Lyman, with the season extending on the line, Big Piney up by 18 points, and they have the basketball. Moving from left to right, Big Piney's got the bright red jerseys, white numerals, and black lettering across the chest. Mountain View, white jerseys and the little checker pattern striping of purple and white up the sides. The Buff logo on the left side of the bottom end of the shorts. 37-19, 1:42 left in the quarter, and about 9 minutes left in the game. Hadley Sims delivers on a bucket down low for Big Piney. He has 5 points in the quarter, 9 in the game. Braden Walk drives in, drops one in. He was close to getting another call based on how that last offensive foul went. The benefit for him there was that the defense had already backed up a little bit as his left elbow went out. 1:26 left in a timeout taken. 18-point lead for Big Piney on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball against Big Piney here at the 3A West Regional Tournament.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
39-21 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney leading Mountain View here in day 3 of the 3A West Regional Tournament Consolation Bracket. This for a spot in the 3rd place game at 4 p.m. Hadley Sims is blocked by Kimball Madsen. Back to Mountain View. Coach Strong wanted a foul as the block came in from the side and was at a pretty low trajectory. A foul drawn by Braden Walk down in the paint, trying to drive in against his box and 1 mate. The guy guarding him, Colby Bradley. Clock at 1:02 left. 21-39 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. That was just foul number 2. The 3rd, though, on Bradley. Back in play. Mountain View ball. Walk loses the basketball. Goes to Meeks on a little roll down. Step through, right-handed hook shot. Misses. Barnes fighting for the board. Can't beat the battle. Raza wins it. Up ahead to Brian Pluitt against Schofield. He's fouled. And to the line. 45 seconds left here in the 3rd period. 39-21 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Kimball Madsen pointing out directions to Ashton Schofield to stand opposite him of the key. Awaiting the free throws by Brian Pluitt. First shot is in. 40-21 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Well, for Mountain View, they did everything right during the regular season to put themselves in position to break this drought to getting into state. But the regional tournament, as East and Central will be able to tell you, is not kind. Brecken Barnes puts a 2 in on the other end. 40-23 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Second bucket for Brecken Barnes. Pluitt back to Elliott. We mentioned East and Central on the 4A East side. They're playing in an elimination game on the boys' end at 1 p.m. So that's 2 top teams. The 2 top teams presumed in the state at 4A. One of them won't be going to state. One of these teams, Big Piney or Mountain View, and Mountain View trailing big, won't be headed to state either. Jump ball called as Caden Raza was working in the paint. Possession arrow stays with Big Piney, though. Hunter Meeks forced the jump there down low under the basket. Tegan Elliott looking to inbound. Tosses it up to Hadley Sims. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd period. Over to the right side on the corner. Elliott with the basketball at 4 seconds left. Down to 3. Looking around. Raza has it. Rips it up against Brecken Barnes. A no call there at the end of the quarter. Keeps us at 40-23. After 3 periods, Big Piney well in control of this game after 9 points scored by Mountain View. They put up, conversely, 11. This is the first big presentation of Mountain View basketball. Live and online at mylocalradio.com and on the radio as well. KADQ 98.3.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
An infected tooth can cause discomfort and serious harm to your health. At Wyoming Dental Specialties, endodontist Dr. Leslie Walker understands the complexities removing infected tissues from inside the tooth, which is one reason why you can trust him to provide endodontic treatment and root canal therapy. With a skilled staff and state-of-the-art technology in our office, we help save your smile and improve your overall dental health. Call today to schedule your appointment, 307-789-5608.
Fourth quarter begins, brought to you by Big Country Properties, Mountain View basketball. 40-23, though. It's all Big Piney. Braden Walk pushes off of Colby Bradley, and he's yelling at the official right now, trying to get teed up. One official comes out to push him away, and referees showing a little bit of control and patience here. No technical there. And I think the reason for that is they don't want to help decide a contest or be blamed for helping decide a contest that's currently going Big Piney's way. And swing from behind, that was close to a frustration foul out of Walk. Instead, it's a steal, a double dribble. No, a foul off the ball. And it's Braden Walk. I was listening to Dal Erickson on SVI media earlier today, and he was talking about a frustration foul. He called him a 7-second foul. That when a call doesn't go one way for a player, it's about 7 seconds before they're going to pick up a foul. Braden Walk almost got one on one end, and then offensively blew over the guy guarding him in Bradley and picked up that foul that I guess I'd say, hey, that was what you were talking about, Dal. That was that 7-second foul. 40-23 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Walk is out of the game with 3. 7:30 left in the Big Country Properties fourth period. Tegan Elliott with the basketball, goes right side to Bradley, back to Elliott, then to Pluitt. He drives past Schofield, rises against Meeks, hard off the glass, no good. Ball batted up into the air, Hadley Sims puts it up, no good again. Ball in the air again and off the body of Caden Sweet, but before that, Caden Raza stepped on the baseline trying to save it. So it's Mountain View basketball. 7:15 left in the fourth period. Big Country Properties is the #1 listing and selling agency in the Bridger Valley with properties to buy or sell in both Uinta and Lincoln County. Walk came back into the game and quickly picks up his 4th foul, again offensively and again off the ball. 7:06 left. No, excuse me, it was not a foul. No foul there. It was a step out of bounds. Sometimes in the emotion of things, I miss those there. 6:58 left. Big Piney basketball. 40-23 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Drive in by Bradley. Free throw line riser. Hits the back rim. No good. Board up in the air. Hunter Meeks has it. 17-point lead for Big Piney. Looking to take on either Lovell or Powell at 4 o'clock in the third place game. Also be secured a spot at state. Loser's season ends right here on the court. Hunter Meeks has the basketball for Mountain View. Down into the blocks. Turnaround Blue Mel. Shot good. If it's going to happen, it has to be now. Brigham Blue Mel with 2 points. That's his first of the second half. Kimball Matson trying to come away with a steal in the backcourt. Hadley Sims picks up his dribble. Tosses across. A whistle preempts the pass to Raza, which was about to be picked up and dunked down by Brigham Blue Mel. And it's a timeout by Nate Strong. He read the tea leaves there and saw a steal imminent for Mountain View. Instead, it's a 30-second timeout. 40-25 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney over Mountain View. This is the First Bank presentation of Buffs basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KADQ 98.3 FM.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uinta counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
Back underway, a steal by Braden Walk. He misses a 3-ball, gets his own rebound. Put back shot, no good either from inside the lane. Rebound by Big Piney. Caden Raza came with it. 40-25, Matson nearly with the steal. Matson playing some very tough defense in the backcourt, doing everything he can to try to get the ball back to Mountain View's way. They trail by 15. A foul reach-in comes in against either Walk or Blue Mel. Either way, it's single bonus time for Big Piney the rest of the way. Clock at 5:36 left. That was the 8th team foul, a 4th foul on Brigham Blue Mel. So 3 fouls on Braden Walk, 4 on Brigham. Don't have Kimball with any. Kimball has just not been able to get his shot to fall when he's gotten any looks today. That's kind of welcome to the club when it comes down to the Buffs today. A lot of guys haven't gotten their shots to go. Nothing, absolutely no shots from beyond the arc for Mountain View in this game. They trail by 15. Blue Mel with 4 fouls has it at the top. Braden Walk drives around to the right side on the wing. He passes off to Hunter Meeks. 5:20 left. Schofield into the lane. Exaggerated Euro step and block. Fouled 2 shots. He was in the process of shooting. The referee rules. Foul on Ari Espenscheid. 5:15 left in the period. Fourth quarter brought to you by Big Country Properties. Visit bigcountryproperties.com or give them a call at 307-782-3356. First free throw made by Ashton Schofield. Cuts the lead to 14. 5:15 left in the Big Country Properties fourth quarter. We're still at the point where you're not too late. We were at this point yesterday kind of in a different situation where Lyman was trying to hold on against Worland. And about 12, 14 points at this point in the game. Worland climbed all the way back. Second free throw missed, rebounded by Mountain View. Walk was open for three, drives in now as Ari Espenscheid came to guard him. Found Hunter Meeks for the two. 28 points for Mountain View. They trail by 12. Hunter Meeks leading the way offensively for Mountain View today. Had 4 at the quarter. Has 9 now, I think, in the game. 4:57 left in the contest. Ari Espenscheid to Tegan Elliott. It's Big Piney basketball. They lead by 12. Mountain View starting to surge, and the home crowd just 6 miles away from their home gymnasium comes alive here. Hard to say it's not a home crowd for Mountain View. There is a lot of purple out there, and even a couple of blue people are quietly cheering along for those Mountain View Buffs. Tegan Elliott at the top, out to the left side. Ari Espenscheid working against the zone. Down low, Hadley Sims with a reverse layup. It's up. Oh, a missed goaltending call. Maybe they give it to him because Hunter Meeks grabbed the rim but did not adjust it. So maybe just giving him the benefit of the doubt, or maybe they just didn't see it or didn't have the angle. And a three ball by Kimball Matson opens it up. 40-31 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. We just said it's not too late, and Mountain View trying to prove it. A bad pass, stolen away, Braden Walk with the layup. 40-33, Matson nearly with the steal. Everyone to their feet except for those Big Piney punchers on the left side of the bleachers. Tegan Elliott for a triple to stop the run. Can't get it. Caden Raza had the board. Slapped out by Matson. He took it away. 3-on-2 advantage. Schofield running with it up ahead to Barnes. Misses the pass, but Kimball Matson's there to collect the ball. Braden Walk at the top of the key. Down low finds Barnes. Shot is good! 40-35. Mountain View within 2 possessions, and Coach Strong takes a timeout. The Buffs are back in the running. 40-35 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. 3:25 left in the Big Country Properties fourth quarter. A full timeout taken, and we will take it with them. This is a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on KADQ 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
We're back here at Lyman High School 3A West Regional loser out action, and Mountain View has climbed back from down 18 to down just 5. Big Piney basketball out to the right side. Colby Bradley with it. 3:12 left in the Big Country Properties fourth period. A bounce pass out of bounds stays with Big Piney off the foot of Braden Walk. 3:09 left in the contest. Mountain View was dead. You looked up, down 15 with 5:04 left, and I thought, it's not over. We saw Worland girls climb back and bring Lyman to the cusp of a loss yesterday, and Mountain View went go right about then. Matson with another steal. That's your Dr. McKay Franken precision play of the game is 3 steals by Kimball Matson. Top of the key, 3 by Meeks. It's in! 40-38 on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. A 2-point game. Pass out of bounds, and Braden Walk ran up to grab it, and now he's down on the ground. He'll need a minute to collect himself after that pass. Hit him. We'll leave it at that. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the Big Country Properties fourth quarter. Big Piney basketball. They have not scored in some time. 2:43 left.
In the backcourt, Hadley Sims across the timeline. Brian Pluid with the basketball. A tip out of bounds. Last touch by Walk. He said it was off of Brian Pluid. Clock at 2:37 in the fourth quarter. Inbound, Hadley Sims. Looks back in the backcourt. Finds Colby Bradley. Out right side, Elliott with the basketball. 40-38, Big Piney just holding on to the lead. Mountain View crawling back from down 15 in the last 3 minutes. Cam Thomas with the basketball on the right corner to Elliott, then to Bradley. Rolling around, passing from wing to wing. Back to the top, jump circle. Pluid finds Cam Thomas at the free throw line. One dribble back out to Elliott, fakes a pass to the top. Then to Thomas. Defense swarming by Mountain View. Kimball Matson's had a couple of slap the ball out. Give me an on-ball steal in the last couple of possessions. 1 minute and 58 seconds to go. Big Piney continues to run the old roll around. See if you can make us foul him. Cam Thomas runs into his man. Driving baseline and called for a charge. Hunter Meeks draws the charge. And Mountain View has the basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Assistant coach Brent Walk just went up to the scoring table and asked about timeouts. Mountain View has 2 remaining. Back underway here. 1 minute 48 seconds to go. Mountain View with the basketball, down by 2 points. Kimball Matson has it to the top of the key. Hunter Meeks swings around right side. Braden Walk with it. Then to Brigham Blumel. Mountain View was the #1 team undefeated in conference play. They're trying to stay alive and get to state. Blumel in to the lane, rejected by Tegan Elliott. Matson steals the rebound, up ahead to Blumel to tie it, rejected again, this time by Tegan Elliott. Back-to-back blocks. Have Big Piney with possession. And a timeout taken by Big Piney. 1:20 left in the game. Brigham Blumel had positioning twice, and twice was blocked from behind. Back in 30 on a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball. Down 2 with 1:20 to play on KADQ 98.3 FM.
Sometimes getting the whole family scheduled for a dental appointment is hard. Different days, different times, and then how do you pay for it all? These problems have been solved by Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View because we serve patients of all ages. It's easy to schedule the whole family on the same day, so you just make one trip. We accept most insurances, and if you don't have insurance, we offer an in-house discount so the whole family can have a healthy smile. Don't wait. Call today. Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, 307-782-3630.
We're back here at Lyman High School. This a loser-out game, winner into state. Big Piney had a big lead up to 18 points, but Mountain View's crawled back to within 2. It's 40-38. Final minute and a half of action. Big Piney basketball. Hadley Sims has it behind the timeline. Gives off to Espenscheid. Tosses it over to Sims. Then across the timeline. It is Ari Espenscheid. Hit by Matson. Then to Brian Pluid. Back to Espenscheid. On the left wing, they're playing keep away from Mountain View. 58 seconds to go. Free throw line pass to Sims, nearly taken away by Blumel. Drive in, Pluid finds Elliott wide open for a triple. It's up. It hits the front iron. It's not good. Mountain View basketball. 40-38. Out to the right side. The pass is thrown out of bounds by Ashton Schofield. Blumel tried to save it, but could not. Back to Big Piney with 44 seconds left. Hadley Sims, the inbounder. Goes to Brian Pluid, back to Sims in the backcourt. Matson's had a couple of big steals in this fourth period, looking for another. Just across by Pluid. 35 seconds to go. 40-38, Big Piney on top of Mountain View. One of these teams' seasons could be ending in the next half minute. Caden Raza out right side. Espenscheid was open for 3. Continues to dribble. Toss up high. Over the head of Elliott and out of bounds. Back to Mountain View with 21 seconds left. Espenscheid, checks out of the game. Colby Bradley in. 40-38, Big Piney on defense with the lead. Braden Walk across the timeline and a timeout taken by Coach Reese. They have 1 remaining. It's a full. Back in 1 minute. 40-38, Big Piney leading Mountain View on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. This is a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on KADQ 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
We don't want to miss anything, so we're just taking a 30-second break out of this full timeout. Coach Strong just to my right talking to his Big Piney punchers. Coach Reese a little bit farther over to my left talking to the Mountain View Buffs. Mountain View trailed this contest by 18 points. They were dead in the water at the half. It was 29-14, and it got worse from there. It was 40-23 at the end of 3 quarters. And here we stand 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mountain View with the basketball, down by 2 points. Kimball Matson to inbound. Bounces it to Braden Walk. He drives in and is immediately fouled. It was a foul on the ground as he was driving from the right wing, trying to get some space for a floating shot. Just the 5th team foul. Big Piney has a couple more. I guess one more free, and then it would be 1-1. 15.7 seconds left. Back to Meeks. He's bumped. That's foul number 6. So there go the fouls for Big Piney. And Coach Strong says, hey, we're at 6 fouls. Do not foul now. Try it again. 14.6 seconds left. Same far sideline for Kimball Matson and the Mountain View Buffs, down by 2. Season on the line. Braden Walk takes the basketball. Out to Brigham. Out to Matson on the right wing. 7 seconds left. Finds Walk on the baseline. Guarded tightly by Bradley. Matson open at the top of the key. Fires from 3. Misses. Rebound into the hands of Hadley Sims. And the game is over. Mountain View season ends 40-38 at the hands of Big Piney. The Punchers get one final blow at the Mountain View Buffs and come away victorious. 40-38. The final on the Benedict's Market and Ace Hardware board. Big Piney has punched their way into state, and Mountain View's season ends on this court in Lyman. That's the end of the Big Country Properties. Fourth quarter. Mountain View basketball has been presented by First Bank all season long. We'll be back with post-game coverage next.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
A common thread no matter where you live in Wyoming is that if you're heading somewhere, it's probably going to be a while until you get there. A lot can go wrong on these long road trips across this great state. And if you ever find yourself broke down on the side of the road, it's time to call Glade Erickson at Bridger Valley Motor to come pick you up, day or night. Bridger Valley Motor offers 24-hour towing services. If you need a tow, you need to call Glade on his cell phone at 307-780-3280. Bridger Valley Motor is here to pick you up if your lift ever lets you down. 307-780-3280.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Back here post-game from Lyman High School, and Mountain View has just been eliminated from state contention as Big Piney. I don't know if you call it much of an upset. They've been pretty tight, but Mountain View was the #1 seed from the Southwest. Their upset came on Thursday night in a loss to Lovell, and then they were in a dogfight today against #2 Big Piney, a very, very good team and a team that's just punched its ticket to state here. The third team to do so from the boys bracket. Lander and Worland did so yesterday with their semifinals wins as Big Piney fought valiantly against Lander, just falling short in the end, 71-58. Well, they come back today and were inspired, especially in that first half. A 2-point game, every point matters when it comes down to it. 29-14 the score at halftime. Big Piney jumped out with a big lead. They led by as many as 18 points in the game. And that's really where it was all decided, I would say, is that Mountain View played an outstanding fourth quarter. They trailed by, I think, 18 in that fourth quarter, got it down to 15, about 5:40 left, and then climbed back to within 2 points, just could not get that last shot. Kimball Matson getting open at the top of the key for a final shot, and he missed off wide right. Hadley Sims grabbed the board. Credit to Big Piney on the boards today, and defensively, they did not allow a single 3-ball by Mountain View until the whole game. They did not give up a 3-ball that whole game, I want to say. Did Hunter Meeks get one? Yeah, he got one late. So until like the last 2 minutes of the third period of the fourth quarter, that was it. Just one 3-ball all day for Mountain View. Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. Kimball Matson had a 3-2, so yeah, 2 3-balls by Mountain View in that fourth period. Kimball Matson gets the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. He wouldn't want to hear it right now. They're all pretty upset, as they should be. They're seniors. That basketball season's over, and they fought hard to get where they were and just fell short in regionals, losing 2 before they could get to. But Matson played inspired defense throughout the season, really, and in today's game, he had 3 steals in that 2-minute stretch where Mountain View just got point after point to get him back into that contest. And that's your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game, the last of the year for the Mountain View's boys basketball team. So we'll take a look at the bracket now. I think it should be updated. Yes, it is. Big Piney advances on to the third place game at 4 p.m. Powell and Lovell warming up right now. They're going to be one of those teams is going to be the other team playing Big Piney and heading on to state. Mountain View and Lyman, both Bridger Valley teams eliminated from state contention here on the boys' side. That means that's it for us for boys broadcast for the year, but we do have girls bracket play later on today here in the regional championship match. Mountain View will play Lyman. The third place game on the girls' side, Lander versus Pinedale, will happen about 2-3 hours before that contest. Mountain View and Lyman both into state. The other 2 teams into state for the girls, Lander and Pinedale. And we'll just come down to seeding. It's either going to be Mountain View or Lyman as the 1 and 2, and then Lander or Pinedale as the 3 and 4 seeds. One last look at that boys bracket. Lander versus Worland tonight at 7 p.m. That's the late game in the 3A regional championship, determining who's the top dog heading in. And we mentioned all the upsets happening around the state. We did not mention yesterday Wheatland losing their semifinal game to Torrington. So Torrington's into state. I had them as my 4th team in, but did not have them in the championship. That was quite the surprise there, but Wheatland still trying to find their way into state. No word on that game yet. Take a look on when that will happen, but presumably one of these top 2 teams, either Lander or Worland, will be taking on Wheatland, the top team from the east. So the brackets are wacky all the way around, and unfortunately for the teams from the Bridger Valley, their seasons are over, and those wacky brackets ended up being part to the disservice of them. That's it for us on this boys broadcast, and we say so long to the boys for the rest of the 2019-2020 season. Girls action coming up at 5:30, though. Don't miss it. The Bridger Valley battle happens for a 3rd time on the girls' side. Mountain View versus Lyman for the region championship at 5:30 p.m. We'll go on air about 5:15 if everything's on schedule and on pace, about 15 minutes prior to tip-off to set you up for that contest. This has been a First Bank presentation of Mountain View basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KADQ 98.3. We'll see you later on today.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. We appreciate you tuning in to this MyLocalRadio.com exclusive of Mountain View Buffaloes Athletics. We would like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors and partners who make this all possible. And of course, thank you for tuning in. Check out our website for more information about future Mountain View broadcasts, or like us on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Until next time, go Buffs!